I disguised myself as an ugly woman to mess up a blind date, but when I looked up, I was shocked to see my ex-boyfriend there too, so I walked over and acted very strange. Then, I suddenly said he was a heartless jerk. The woman across from him got furious and poured scalding water on his face. I smirked proudly thinking my plan worked, until I saw his face clearly, only to realize I had mistaken him for someone else. Panicked, I apologized over and over, but what I didn't know was that the man whose blind date I had just ruined was actually a billionaire CEO. Yet, when he saw my face, he thought I was uniquely and refreshingly ugly, even a little charming. He figured marrying me might lower his stepmother's suspicion, so he said if I wanted to make it up to him, I had to go register our marriage. Hearing he worked at the same group, I agreed to marry him without hesitation. We went to the marriage bureau and signed a contract to be married for 2.5 years. Only then did I realize I didn't even know his name. I introduced myself first, and as I looked at his sharp features under the sunlight, I even imagined what our future kids might be called. Realizing how ridiculous I was being, I hurriedly rode off on my bike right after I left. A luxury car worth $20 million pulled up. It was his assistant coming to take him back to the office. Upon hearing the CEO had just gotten married, the assistant was completely stunned. Meanwhile, I was dragged home by my best friend. She scolded me for skipping the blind date. So I pulled out the marriage certificate. Her eyes widened in disbelief. She had been helping me arrange the date for days, and I ended up already married. When she heard my husband worked at the group, she was even more confused because I returned to this country to find my grandfather's killer and to reclaim the Star of the Lost from the group. I was actually Lisa, a world-class jewelry designer. But when I was 6, my family faced a tragedy. My grandfather was murdered under mysterious circumstances, and our family heirloom, the Star of the Lost, disappeared. For 18 years, I searched for the culprit. Then recently, the gem reappeared out of an auction, held by none other than Group Jewelry. That was why I agreed to marry him the moment I heard he worked at the group. The next day, he brought me to his home, a small unit he said he bought himself. He wanted to pretend he was just a regular employee. But I quickly became suspicious because a house this nice in the city center wasn't something a normal worker could afford, and a guy that handsome. Why would he need a blind date? Sensing my doubts, he quickly explained. He bought it on loan, and all the girls ran off when they saw how much he had to pay monthly. That finally eased my doubts. I told him I didn't care. I was willing to help pay off the mortgage with him. But when I came out of the shower, I looked completely different. He couldn't take his eyes off me, and even got a nosebleed. The next morning, he left for work. His chauffeur was waiting downstairs with a luxury car. Afraid I'd find out the truth, he ordered the driver to take the car away. But since he had zero experience living like a normal person, even unlocking a shared bike was a struggle. After fumbling for ages, he finally got one, then waved goodbye to me. At the office, he changed into a suit. Today, the company was hosting a jewelry design competition, and I was on the list of contestants after he left. I hurried to the venue. I had been watching him closely, afraid he might learn who I really was. So I waited until he left to make my move. He valued the competition highly and came personally to scout new designers. I joined to try and get into the company so I could investigate the Star of the Lost. But when I went to meet the boss, I was instantly shocked.